Well, January 2025 is in the books. I did finish the project, but did all the important functionality to make it in? Let's take a look and you can decide for yourself. My requirements were pretty simple. First, I wanted the site to be an SEO optimized sales brochure. It needed to explain the what, why, and how, and I wanted to showcase how this might be both better and less expensive for a business to use over a consultant. That's my target customer. There are two packages available. One that allows for one active request at a time and one that allows two. The cheaper package allows two new projects, and the more expensive package allows a single existing project or two new projects. I don't want to get bogged down reviewing large code bases to chase down bugs. This might still happen, but I want to be able to get projects to a certain state so that I can at least feel with some confidence that the code I'm writing is doing more good than harm. I'll just not accept any customer that has a project that I don't feel I can do this with successfully. I'm not desperate, and I can be really picky, and I plan to be. The onboarding process will take some time that I can't really bill hourly for, so I have to tread really carefully. That's one reason I'm only taking on one client and not pushing this business at all right off the bat. I also want to completely avoid any projects that are not in my tech-friendly zone. I don't want to pick up any Python or Next.js projects. I know both of those, but not to a level that I feel I can deliver professional results. I need more exposure, and this isn't the environment I want to do that in. I'm using Calendly as the scheduling system. It looks great even on the free plan. The idea is to have at least 30-minute meetings, and I'm blocking out 2 hours on Tuesday and Thursdays for that. I might eventually add more third-party login providers like Twitter or X or GitHub, but for now, I'm only using Google or local accounts. I thought about not having local accounts at all, but ASP.NET Core identity is pretty solid. I also wanted to make it very easy for users to both upgrade and downgrade their subscriptions at the start of the next billing cycle and cancel the auto renewal. I have anxiety myself around businesses being really hard to work with in this area, so I want to be very straightforward and err on the side of caution in this area. Lastly, I'm not going to be doing a lot of email support back and forth. My goal is to have no email. I want all requirements to be in the project management system, but I wanted a way for users to report problems without email, so I added a way to create support tickets that would be stored and emailed to me. Then I can choose to email them if I want, and have a visual indication inside of the system of whether the issue has been fixed or not. I might later decide to go to a third-party support ticket system, or I may start using only email. I may leave it as it is, or even drop it altogether. I guess it depends on how much it actually gets used. I'm going to use Trello as the project management system, and have a different workspace or project in Trello for each client. I might have to upgrade my Trello account for that. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to use this exact system for my February project, and have someone besides myself do the same process a new client would use for onboarding and see how it works out. And this will be the system of record for the code repos, so I don't have to keep track of it elsewhere. I actually got all the functionality I wanted to get done in the project this month, and I'm not really sure how often that's going to happen this year. This was a pretty small project overall. I think the functionality is all working, but in the grand scheme of things, it was pretty small. I'm going to probably switch over to doing weekly devlogs to make sure things on my end seem easier. Right now, I feel like I'm always behind. If I'm doing them weekly, then I know I have to get things to a better state going forward each Friday. Until next week, happy coding.